An unexpected windfall is quietly propping up the federal budget, but it's not coming from new taxes, tariffs, or economic growth. In the wake of a steep dollar devaluation, the U.S. government has turned to a powerful new tool: AI-driven audits.
Following a crisis of confidence in the U.S. dollar, global markets shifted.
Sell everything. The U.S. bonds are crashing.
急いでね。米国債を売却しろだ。インフレが最後無能だね。
乾杯卖掉，粗价货要吸购了。
China, Japan, and the UK, once major holders of American debt, became net sellers of U.S. bonds in 2025. With fewer buyers, the Federal Reserve attempted to absorb the excess supply, but this only worsened inflation. As investors flocked to alternatives like gold and Bitcoin, the dollar's role as the world's reserve currency eroded. By mid-2027, the Fed's ability to backstop the economy was exhausted. But now, a controversial solution has emerged. Using AI systems originally developed to detect corporate fraud, the government began retroactively analyzing millions of individual financial records going back decades. The goal: to reclaim misallocated or improperly claimed federal funds, everything from COVID-era PPP loans to Social Security overpayments to misreported SNAP eligibility. In just 12 months, the system, codenamed Project BackPay, recovered over $1 trillion for the federal government. But for many Americans, the cost has been devastating.
I bought Bitcoin as a teen, never reported it, thought the wallets were anonymous. Then I get a letter. They're seizing the house. They say I owe $27 million. I've never experienced FUD like this in my life.
I got some SNAP help in 2019. I didn't report cash gigs. I needed to feed my kids. Now they're saying I owe $11,000 plus 14% interest. I can't pay that.
For every story of hardship, there's another praising the program.
I never lied. I pay what I owe. It's about time they went after the ones who didn't. And hey, it's helping lower inflation. That's good for all of us.
Thousands of apartment buildings once owned by developers found guilty of contract fraud have been seized and converted to public housing. The government says it's proof that fairness works, and AI delivers. Project BackPay has already been expanded to include biometric-linked tax audits and cross-border data sharing with the EU. Critics fear a future where privacy is a thing of the past.
Look, fairness matters. But there has to be a statute of limitations. People are being destroyed for honest mistakes made 20 years ago.
This is restoring trust in government spending. We're finally holding people accountable.
And in a final twist, some economists believe this aggressive clawback culture is reshaping how young Americans think about risk, debt, and even entrepreneurship.
When AI can know everything you've ever done and charge you interest on it, that's real scary, man. But we can't really say anything, can we? AI is like Santa Claus, always watching, always keeping score.
I don't take grants. I don't use loans. I'm off the radar. It's not worth it. If they can claw it back in 2045, forget it.
A $1 trillion reprieve for the Treasury, or a dystopian overreach of data-driven governance? That's the question now facing a nation where your financial past is no longer safe from scrutiny. For 60 Minutes, I'm Chuck Riley.